on.
Well, a stormy relationship between a mother and her son will take center stage this weekend. Red Mask players in Danville present Humble Boy. Director Amanda France and Lisa Strain plays the role of Rosie Pye. They both join me here today. Glad to have you both here with me. Okay, so it sounds like you guys have a show that's just around the corner. This is pretty exciting. Tell me about Humble Boy.
Why don't you tell her the story? You're the director, you know much better.
Well, Humble Boy is inspired by the story of Hamlet without all the tragic bits.
Oh, that's good.
All the tragic bits are out of it. It's an absolutely hilarious show. Felix Humble comes home for his father's funeral, and from there, there is tension between him and his mother has a lover who ends up being Rosie's father, George Pye, and they want to get married, and he doesn't like that, and there's a lot of crazy funniness that happens and a lot of stuff that we don't want to give up because there's so much that happens, and if you want to know the rest of it, come see the show.
You gotta see it. Okay, what's it like playing Rosie?
Oh my gosh, I love Rosie. She is probably my favorite character that I've ever played. Wow. And I've played a lot of really cool characters.
That's saying something then.
Yeah, my favorite part, and I had to get this in, is the person who plays my father in the show is my actual father. Whoa. And he's the one that got me involved in theater from a very, very young age. I remember going to theater with him. So we've spent all these years doing theater, each one of us, and we have never actually interacted on stage before. We've been on a couple plays together. We've never interacted with each other, and we've never played father and daughter.
So I bet that dynamic was pretty easy to get down.
Yes. So I think it's hopefully very realistic on the stage.
We have a lot of that. Our whole cast is pretty much related. Nathan Henderson and Nancy Henderson, who are Felix and Flora Humble, are actual mother and son. And then, of course, Jim Gilmore, who plays George Pye, is Lisa's father. And then Lisa's husband, Paul Strain, is also in the show.
Oh my gosh.
He plays Jim the gardener.
He does not play my husband.
The gardener.
And then
that intentional?
It wasn't. It just happened through auditions and getting the cast together, and it was like, oh my gosh, all these people fell in line and they're actual family, which makes this show being about family and family dynamics so great because we actually have families in there, and my husband is my stage manager, my mom is my producer for the show, so a lot of family. Our student stage manager is very close to our family, so it's just a whole family, which makes it even better. You know, families get along. Sometimes they don't get along, and we get a lot of that within this show as well. Yeah,
that's awesome. How many people are in this show total?
So there are 6 people in the show that you'll see on the stage.
So that especially makes it a cool dynamic, now knowing the backstory a little bit too. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about Red Mask players too.
So Red Mask has been in the Danville community for 86 years. We're on our 86th season. We started in 1936. Catherine Randolph, who was our longtime director for many, many years, the building is actually named after her. It's the Catherine Randolph Theater, and that's where the Red Mask players, that is their home. We've been in our building since 1965. We are one of the oldest and still running downstate community theaters that is still actively going. We're a nonprofit 501c3 organization, so we run everything through donations, grants, fundraising, and that's how we keep going. We have 3 yearly shows that we do that we consider our adult shows. We do 2 youth shows for our 3rd through 8th graders, and in the spring we invite all the community schools to come and watch our spring show that gives the youth the opportunity who may not see live theater be able to see live theater there at Red Mask.
And this falls into a more mature content show, is that correct?
Yes. Okay. Humble Boy is a mature content show, so we do advise, you know, PG-13 is what I kind of have rated it at.
Fair enough. Let's talk ticket information. Are you guys ready? And how can people get those tickets?
Yeah, you can get tickets on our website at redmaskplayers.com, or you can click the link there, order them online, or you can call our box office at 217-442-5858, or you can go out to our Facebook page and click the link there.
Okay, you guys.
Oh, I missed. Did you say you can get them at the door?
And you can get them at the door.
And you can get them at the door.
So there's no excuse not to go.
That's exactly right.
Perfect. Well, break a leg. I hope it's amazing. I know it's going to be a really unique dynamic, so definitely a show worth seeing. Thank you.
Definitely.
All right, if you want to go check out Humble Boy, there's a look at their flyer right there. Dates start tomorrow night. There's a look at their Facebook if you want to keep up with all the fun they have, and their website. And of course, we'll connect you to over on our website, ciLiving.tv. And we appreciate Stephanie Pat, Senior Rockstar Realtors, Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group, for sponsoring today's segment.